Hello there, I'm Novel Reviews with a Y, and I'm here to review After the Dancing Days. So first, I'm going to read the back to you. Well, I'll show you the cover. There's a girl, I think. She's the main character. This is a person, you have to read that to understand it. World War is over, but for Annie's wounded soldier, the battle has just begun. So, it's after the World War, obviously. The back says, is the war a thing to be forgotten? That's what Annie's mother would like to do. She wants to forget the pain and heartache, to keep it away from Annie, too. But Annie cannot forget the death of her favorite uncle, who was killed in France. She cannot forget Andrew, the angry young veteran she meets at the hospital where her father works. Can Annie find the courage to help Andrew? And will she ever be able to make sense of a war that took so much from so many? Now, this book, I had to read it last year, 5th grade. Well, it was read to us, but they're taking forever, so I got my own copy. The teacher took forever to read it to us, so I read, the last few chapters myself. And it was good, and it was about, obviously, the World War, and she meets this guy, and he's got burnt marks all over his face from, mustard gas, I think, or something. And, he's just kind of all sad and stuff, and she kind of bonds with him. And obviously she's sad about her uncle's death. And it was really good, but the title, as a lot of titles, well, some titles anyway, it only is important because there's a little poem in there that says something about After the Dancing Days. But like I said, I had to read it for school, because there's a little convention-y thingy that we went on a field trip to, and, we met the author and did, little war training and things like that. So I actually have this. I got this there, and I got it signed by the author, Margaret Rostkowski. And that's her signature for me. And then she actually, that's just another thing from the book. Then she actually wrote in here, that's my name, by the way. And I think, okay, it says, to Leanne, best wishes, Margaret, what's her face? And then there's the date. That's actually 2 days before my birthday. I just realized that. Okay. Anyway. Chuck and David. Oh, here's the song. Where are your legs that used to run when you first went to carry a gun? I fear your dancing days are done. Johnny, I hardly knew you. So, it's really about the struggle of the guy who was in the war. That was a before photo. And, it was really good, despite what it sounds like it'd be. I think you should read it. I really did enjoy it. It is, let me find how many pages. It is long. Let's see here. Okay, that's a whole thing. Here, 1 second. I'm gonna put you down for a second. Sorry, I apologize. Alright, 217 pages. This would have been a fast read for me, but the teacher was reading us a chapter every day, and she literally took forever. And this was a year ago, and I just found it on my shelf, and I was like, you know what, I'll do a review of this. And I did enjoy it, and I just love that I have the author's signature, that just is oh, that's cool. And I think that's really neat. But yeah, because you could, I think you had to pay for the book, but you didn't have to pay for the signature. You actually get these for free if you didn't have the book or something. But I bought the book to get it signed. So, whenever we went there, I hadn't actually finished the book yet in our class. That's how long we still didn't finish it. So I read the rest of it by myself, and I just listened to it again in class. I didn't really mind it. So I suggest reading this book. This was a little bit of a shorter than my normal reviews, but I've only done 2 so far, so you know. But I really suggest it. There's the cover again. The side is kind of normal looking. Back is like that, so you should read After the Dancing Days. Well, that is if you're into history and things like that. Well, I forgot to do a rating, so I'm gonna say, I'm trying to think of a memory here. It's pretty good. Here, 1 second. I'd say, I'm really trying here. 7 out of 10, I think, because it was good, but it could get boring in some parts, and it's a lot of, depression-y thingies, so, but if you're really interested in the World War, and you don't mind that, then it's an absolute read, but really anything over 5, you should try, so, you should read After the Dancing Days. Thank you. I've been Novel Reviews with a Y.